Fala galera, Xande do canal Xande Gamezone na área, trazendo mais um vídeo de Genshin Impact, agora a parte 2 da missão lendária de Shogun Raiden, que é passear por Inazuma, ver o mundo que ela deixou tanto tempo parado, ver que mudanças que tiveram. Já deixa o seu like aí galera, aproveita o vídeo.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick?
Well,
what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Eutimia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing? What am I supposed to do? Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix The focus is not just the taste, but also the...
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue...
Why do I feel like... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion.
A chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating...
It's a little bit like... pork. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes.
I I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, Almighty Shogun.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss. Oh, I would no. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
You can find
Time to go.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just...
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the man?
She just wants to browse.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read... light...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take...
Okay, let's go. Huh. I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in the... Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it...
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... made up? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with story... I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the story...
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiff. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with it. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch... The suspense is... Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her... Yeah! The plot is really... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really... Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a... Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma?
He's a fictional character. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about this?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say?
A doesn't seem interested in... So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light now? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Eutimia, there was no Yae Publishing House. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still, but the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and... Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life and...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any... Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time.
Take a photo? Once again.
It's okay. Come with us.
É isso aí, galera. Um vídeo diferente saindo. Em breve já vou trazer a próxima parte. Forte abraço. Até a próxima. Falou!